Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Rizqika Awalla Syahrin, and you can call me Alicia. And in this video, I'm going to talk about one of the topics in psycholinguistics, which is language acquisition. Before we begin, I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever wondered why humans can speak? When we were babies, nobody taught us grammar rules or asked us to memorize vocabulary. Yet, as we grow up, we can understand and use language naturally. So, how does this happen? Today, we will learn how humans acquire language and why this process is an important deep topic in psycholinguistics. What is language acquisition? Language acquisition is the natural process of developing language abilities from early age through interactions with people around us. It is different from learning a language in school. When we learn a language in school, we consciously study grammar and memorize vocabulary. However, language acquisition happens naturally without us realizing it. This process begins when we are babies and continues as we grow. How does language acquisition happen? From birth, babies constantly hear people talking around them. For example, parents may say, "This is a ball, let's eat," or "Where are we going today?" At first, babies do not understand this word. However, their brains constantly store this language pattern. Little by little, babies start making sounds like ba ba ba. Then they say simple words such as mama or papa, and eventually they begin to form simple sentences. Without realizing it, they are building their language ability. Theories of language acquisition. There are several theories that explain how language acquisitions happen. The first one is behaviorism proposed by B.F. Skinner. According to this theory, children acquire language through imitations, repetitions, and positive reinforcement. For example, when a child says "mama," parents usually respond positively, which encourages the child to repeat the word. Second theory is nativism. Proposed by Noam Chomsky, Chomsky believed that humans are born with an innate ability to acquire language. In other words, our babies or the brains are naturally prepared to learn language. The third theory is cognitive theory, proposed by Jean Piaget. According to Piaget, language development grows together with a child's cognitive development. As children develop their thinking skills, their language abilities also improve. Examples in daily life. We can easily find examples of language acquisitions in everyday life. For instance, an Indonesian child who grows up in Japan can become fluent in Japanese because that language is used every day in their environment. Another example is that children who are frequently spoken to by their parents usually develop language skills faster than children who have less interactions. This shows that interactions and language exposure play an important role in language acquisition. In conclusion, Language acquisition is a natural process that allows humans to develop language abilities from an early age. We do not acquire language by memorizing grammar rules. Instead, we acquire language through interactions, language exposure, and our natural ability to learn language. By understanding this topic, we can realize that our ability to speak today is the result of a process that has been happening since we were born.
I just had to let you know you're